Get ready for thrilling adventure in the heart of India's Bandhavgarh National Park, where the majestic tiger rules supreme. In this never before seen footage, and also I have never read in any tiger write-up, but this urination of a male tiger in the water body where they drink and bath as well. So to reveal the fact, our camera take you on a journey in the secret lives of Bandhavgarh tigers. Witness the untold story of this magnificent creature and discover the hidden dynamics of this social hierarchy. With true dedication, we bring you an immersive experience that will leave you on the edge of your seat. So sit back, relax and get ready to enter the wild world of Bandhavgarh's tigers never seen before. It's hard to imagine as you drive through this forest that this area was once originally home to powerful kings and maharajas residing in large hilltop forts. Its meadows were rich agricultural land tended by the farmers, Buddhist monks and sadhus who occupied an extensive cave system in 100 BC. This existed before Christ era. No records are available to show when Bandhavgarh fort was constructed. It is thought, however, to be some 2000 years old, and its references are to be found in some ancient books like Narad Pancharatra and Shiv Mahapuran. And as per Ramayana, Bandhavgarh was gifted by Hindu Lord Rama to his brother Lakshmana post the Battle of Lanka. Bandhavgarh is a combination of word Bandhav means brother and the Garh means fort. The fort is a mute witness from the era of the Trita Yuga, one of the ages as per the Hindu religion. In the midst of this hill lies the statue of Hindu Lord Vishnu, commonly known as Sheshaya. The legends of Sheshaya dates back to the dynasty called the Kalachuri dynasty, famously called as a Sheshaya of Bandhavgarh National Park. This is the only place in the whole forest that you are allowed to get out of the vehicle and explore by foot. Sheshaya is still accessible to the public thanks to the forest department. A small fleet of steps takes you to the Hindu Lord Vishnu statue, literally lying in the middle of the jungle covered in moss in the 35 feet, found in reclining position. It is seen resting on this seven-headed serpent called Shesh Nag, and hence he gets the name Sheshaya. It is not just Vishnu statue there. There is a Shiva Linga to the left and there is a Hindu Lord Brahma to the right. However, the Brahma statue is not visible. There are roots all over it and you cannot make it out. But the idea was to set up a Trimurti, basically the Trinity of God as per Hindu mythology. From the feet of the statue originates a perennial river called Charanganga, which never dries and the major source of water in this forest. As this never dries up, therefore it is a common place for tiger, leopards and other wildlife to quench their thirst. So you have to be careful. We are back now from a short historical tour. The forest of Bandhavgarh was once the white tiger jungle of the yesteryears. However, no white tigers have been reported from the wild in the last 50 years. This is the same park which was haunted out all the animals as well as mass killing of tigers by the royal family, which crossed 480 tigers. Since 1968, the Bandhavgarh was declared a park. It is a tropical forest with vast grassland, brings much scenery and lasts beauty with a very healthy population of tiger. After centuries of decline, overall wild tiger numbers are standing to tick upwards, which is a good news. This is the red jungle fowl. It is an ancestor for the domestic chicken. It has a unique ability to fly into the trees as documented in this video. Flight of this bird is almost purely confined to reach the roosting areas in the tree. Only dominant male bird announces the presence by his call. This chicken was domesticated from red jungle fowl about 8,000 years ago. Now the domestic form has spread around the world and kept it globally as a source of meat and egg. This red jungle fowl is facing a threat due to hybridization of forest edges, where dominant free chickens are common. And now here comes the tigress. I was informed by the villager last evening about a kill of a domestic cattle. Later forest official authenticated it, which is near the water body somewhere. Quenching the thirst is priority in the Indian summer. Tigers can live without food for 2 weeks, but without water for 4 days max. It can drink up to 20 gallons of water per day. This happens for tigers which are living in the extreme hot conditions of jungles like today. Summers again are the best time because with the temperature soaring, animals tend to come together near the water bodies in search of water to drink. The heat of Indian summer is taking its toll. You can see the Indian langur resting in the shade, while most cat, despite water, tiger loves taking bath to help keep themselves cold during the hottest part of the day. They will submerge themselves in nearby ponds, lakes and water bodies. They will soak themselves for an hour, but neck deep only. Tiger don't like getting waters into their eyes, to the point that they will actually enter the water backwards to prevent this from happening. Once they return to the dry land, the combination of wetness and the wind has a pleasant cooling effect on the tiger body, and if it starts to wear off, no problem, they just repeat the process. I always believe in keeping a proper distance between me and my subject so that they should not be disturbed. This is their place and they have a priority. I make sure while photographing to carry my long telephoto lenses like 70 to 200 mm along with 200 to 400 with inbuilt teleconverter and also my 600 mm f4 Mark II fixed lens, where I also carry my 2 camera bodies. Always remember, make sure that you should not be confined to a small cramped up small spaces in your safari jeep with cluster of people accompanying you. Try and remove your middle seat if possible so that you can flexibly move in your lower angle shots. This is a very ground reality experience I am sharing. And also prior inquire and study of the subject along with the place and its timing, which is very fruitful, so that you can come well in advance to get the right place along with the perfect shot, or ending up fighting and shouting for the perfect place, and by the time you have missed the shot. But now, here in Bandhavgarh, I got a chance to study and witness a unique behavior pattern of a male tiger, because tigers are usually a solitary, but here This male tiger is displaying a tremendous love for his family. The male chooses to stay around even after mating was over and after the litters were born. He became a helping hand to the mother during hunts. It has been noticed that this male tiger could do the babysitting and the mother goes to hunt, which is a very rare event in tiger lifestyle. Well, this kind of family bond have also been documented in the past, during when the Thalia sisters were born in Tadoba, when their father Wagdo used to be together, and there are many more in my list. As you can also see in my previous videos called the Tiger Pride, witnessing the rarest tiger reunion. Don't miss to watch, link is given below in my description. Here also it is amazing to see the bond of love and affection that the very ferocious male tiger and a tigress having for their cubs. And I was witnessing the moment of this tiger family consisted of 5 tigers. These 3 cubs are not more than 4 months, fully dependent on the family. This is the time they must have started consuming solid food along with milk. Cubs suckle for 3 to 6 months and begin to eat small amount of solid food at about 2 months of age. Now, what you are witnessing is a very rare and unseen behavior of a tiger. For sure, this may have never been recorded in the past, as I have never read in any tiger write-up about this urination of a male tiger in the water body where they bath and drink as well. Urine is usually directed at the tree trunk bushes and rock, which are within about 3 feet of trail. They are both visible and accessible. Underside of the leaning trees and overhanging rocks are favorite. But what we witnessed now is unfamiliar fact, as tiger scent marking is the sign of communication and the most important method to communicate. Tiger deposit a musky liquid with a strong smell, which is referred as a marking fluid. As this fluid is often mixed with urine and spray backward onto the upright object from standing position. This creates an enhanced odor feel. Even anal glands may also deposit scents onto feces. These secretions from anal glands are similar to those of marking fluids. So simultaneously, the urine in water body carries the marking fluid. Therefore, the entire water body is scent marked, as well as the rest of the family also carries the solid stamp of scent. By urinating, the tigers are actually transferring the scent from glands on their cubs. This scent marks relay a lot of information to the tiger. Scent mark is a very important to tiger, and their lives are often governed and regulated by the range of circumstances and under the variety of social and spatial context. I have been to many African safaris and seen many of the world's large cat and other charismatic predators, but there is truly something special about this tiger. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the heart of Bandhavgarh. I hope you learn as much as I did. If you have got any thoughts on this incredible footage, be sure to leave them in the comments below. And if you are new here, consider subscribing for more wildlife adventure. Next up, I will explore in part 2, discover the secret life of tigers in Bandhavgarh. Not only in the world's largest of the great cats, but also one of the most elusive, and for the privilege of seeing one will no doubt content for one of the most humbling and memorable wildlife experience of my life. This is Habib Nasser. Photography is my subject, and I am open to learning.